So I won't make this about me, but just listen. This was a game changer for me. I'll let them get started first with why this is so good. If you have been struggling and having different issues under your arm, you know, it's just unsightly, having rashes, all that kind of stuff, I just want you to know that you have to look at the deodorant that you're using. And it took somebody telling me, Debbie, you know, you could be allergic to aluminum in deodorant. You could be allergic to the talc. You could be allergic to the baking soda. I didn't know. I had to go to a dermatologist and they wanted to give me some kind of pill and I didn't want to take it. So I went the natural way. You guys, this is all good stuff, no harsh chemicals. It made the biggest difference in my life because I was so frustrated. I didn't know why I couldn't wear deodorant. My husband was like so happy I found this. $35.95 to get home a 2-pack. We never have a 2-pack. It's a game changer. You cannot have aluminum. I want you to research that and all that bad stuff in your deodorant. All I can say is just think of that big October event. They're telling women not to do it. So even if you don't get this today, get rid of the aluminum in your deodorant. And if you're having issues, I want you to try it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, you gotta give me some.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
And it's on auto delivery.
It's on auto.
Yeah.
I have this. I get this every, I have it on every 90 days. Because a little goes a long way, and it's moisturizing.
It's conditioning because we actually use the
Look at
31
Debbie, you
nutrients.
just said everything about it.
I'm sorry, I'm so excited about this because it really changed my life.
You
I was
can
so
tell.
frustrated.
You
I was
can tell.
so frustrated. I
That makes
cried.
me
I called my
feel
mom. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't wear deodorant. I don't know what's going on. And it took a friend who was a doctor who said, Debbie, I had that problem. You don't need to take, they wanted me to take some acne medicine. And I was embarrassed. I didn't want to wear anything that was sleeveless or I didn't want to raise my hand. And all I needed was to take the chemicals out of the deodorant.
And that's what we
Makes
did.
me so happy to hear that.
And we never dreamed that this would become such a cult product that people begged for. We were just trying to fit, because we're a skin health company, so we were just trying to say, what types of products do we need to create to be healthier?
Right.
And so we knew that people didn't want to use aluminum in their product.
No.
A lot of times the natural deodorants will use baking soda, which works to control odor.
Or talc.
Or talc, but that controls moisture. But the baking soda can actually cause an alkaline burn.
It was stinging me,
Yes.
and I had no idea.
And I get the same thing. Many people get the alkaline burn, so they can't use the natural deodorant. So we said, okay, how can we create a deodorant that works? And that's the most important thing. It works. But doesn't use a traditional way the deodorant works. Now, we are one of the leading companies that are studying the microbiome of the skin and how the natural flora of the skin needs to be nourished and healthy. And because of our research in that, we knew that what was causing odors on the body was the off-gassing of the bacteria on the body. And the bacteria consume the sebum, they eat the sweat, they eat the dead skin cells, and when they eat those things, then they off-gas.
Right.
And the off-gas is what causes the odor. So we knew that if we could figure out a way to prevent them from eating, they couldn't produce the odor.
Right.
So we use a proprietary citrate which breaks down the sebum, breaks down the dead skin cells, breaks down the sweat.
Nobody else is doing this.
No.
So the bacteria can't eat and then they can't off-gas. And that's why you can use this under your arm, on your feet.
Under your breast.
On your cleavage.
Yeah, maybe too much, but yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Under here.
That's right. Anywhere you have an odor issue, you can use it.
Anywhere, yeah. Because all that stuff happens.
That's right. That's
true.
right. You're starved of bacteria.
It's a game changer.
And
I just thank you. I get too excited. I'm going to let you talk, but
No,
it
please.
changed my life, honey. Keep talking.
No, I mean, that makes us so happy to hear because we wanted to solve a problem. And for me, the most important problem was the one that you brought up. A lot of women in my family had those health issues that you hear about when they say don't use the aluminum. But the things that people were coming up with to solve that weren't working. All of the natural products were just a fragrance to kind of mask, the body odor. And so when we researched how to fix it, we were so happy that we found something that worked, that was also pleasant to use. You could use it all over your body. It moisturizes and tones the skin, conditions the skin because of the goat milk, of course, all those incredible ingredients. And this was another thing that started to bother me was, I think people have seen that commercial. There's that cream that you can put all over your body, the deodorant cream, and you've seen it on TV commercials and all that. That's not a skincare company.
Right.
That's not a skin health company. So you're putting cream all over your body that you don't know
what's in it,
how that cream is working. I mean, maybe it works well as deodorant. I don't know. Haven't tried it. But I want that goat milk different. I want everything.
Clean beauty.
I want clean beauty.
Because you just don't know as a woman. Like I could wear this black top, and also what I like about this, I can take this off, and I'm not gonna have all the white marks that the other deodorant gives you. This goes on clear. But most importantly, if you are, I was irritated under my arms. I don't know how else to say it, and I was having all of these issues that sent me to a doctor who told me to take acne medicine, and I was like, why? I don't have a problem on my face, and he was like, well, it'll clear it up under your arm, and I just didn't do it. But you know what? I went without deodorant for like a week. Like I just couldn't do it. I was in too much, just pain, discomfort. And so when my friend told me, you don't need to have these things, these ingredients. So I'm not telling you what to get, but I would highly recommend it most importantly, just get rid of deodorant that has aluminum, talc, and baking soda. You could be sensitive. If you haven't found anything that works, that keeps the odor away, because some of those brands, in the grocery store, they'll try to come up with something, and it didn't work for me. This kept the odor away because you created something that kills the bacteria that causes
It starves
odor.
those bacteria.
And you put something in that moisturizes
the goat
under
milk,
your arm.
the 31
Yes.
nutrients from the goat milk. Almost no other deodorant on the market is also going to nourish the surface of the skin with those
so
31
important. Because
ingredients.
that's a sensitive area.
It is, and if you get-
shave under that area.
That's absolutely right. And there's no additional synthetic fragrance in the product. It's got a natural, fresh citron scent from
Love
the
it.
ingredients, and it just smells fresh. Men love it, women love it, teenagers love it.
And that's what's so incredible is when you read the reviews. Because let me tell you, when people don't like their deodorant, they're going to write you a review. But we have so many great reviews because at the end of the day, it works. That's the key. But some of the reviews, people say, well, it didn't work because I'm sweating. This is not an antiperspirant, and you don't want to use antiperspirants. You don't want to stop your body sweating. That's how you regulate your temperature. Sweating is good, odor is bad, and that's what this controls, the odor.
And I would say that if you use it for the first week and you're still noticing you're not controlling the odor completely, that means you haven't starved all the bacteria.
Yeah.
So maybe you're not doing enough swipes under your arm. So just try to increase the number of swipes, because that's what you're doing. You have to starve the bacteria.
I slathered it on. That's important,
Yeah.
right? Because when I first used it, I was like, okay, still smells something. Let me put a little.
Yeah.
But every day, I probably do like 4 swipes.
Yeah.
I really do. 1, 2, 3,
And there are
4,
800
and that
swipes, 800 swipes per tube.
And at first off, I was just doing a couple of swipes. And what I love is that my husband one time was like, oh, that smells good. What is that? I said, it's Beekman. And he was like, is it working? Because you were having problems. He was bringing stuff home from the grocery store because I was like, just look for a deodorant that doesn't have aluminum, that doesn't have talc. I didn't know he was still bringing stuff home that had baking soda in it. So it was not, I was still having problems.
That burns even more.
It burns even more.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. I went to the doctor. They wanted to offer me a pill. You don't have to take a pill for everything is what I'm saying. If you're having those issues, I just want you to try this. I want you to give it 30 days. I want you to do 2 swipes, 4 swipes, whatever it is, because everybody's body is different.
Starve that bacteria.
Starve that bacteria. I don't have any odor. I put this under my arm. I put it underneath, where the bra hits, underneath the breast. I love it. I put it in the cleavage area. I just love the scent of it. You're getting a 2-pack. I have it on AutoShip. I don't ever want to be without it. $35.95 is worth every single penny to me. We have sold nearly 9,000 of these. This has been so popular. It's a game changer. You're spending $11.98 to get it home. And just decide when you want this. You want it every 60 days, every 90 days. I can tell you this lasts forever. I am still on my first tube. I haven't even opened this one. And what I love is you can keep one in your gym bag. Keep one at home, put one in the gym bag, wherever you want to do. You may go work out, take a shower. This starves the odor, and you're not going to have any problems underneath. For me, it meant the difference of just being comfortable. Like
confident.
I cried. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to this doctor. He's telling
So
me to take this
painful.
medicine. I don't like to take a bunch of medicine. I really don't. It's like I take
You know what the side effects are going to be.
Well,
and-
right. And then he asked me to be part of a study. Well, why don't you be part of a study? I've never seen such a bad case of it. I had a bad case of a lot going on under here. And all I can tell you is that this helped me. If you have sensitive skin, it's moisturizing. It gets rid of the odor. And what I love is I start out in the morning, I don't have to reapply it.
No.
It lasts the whole day. I can walk the dog in Florida humidity. I can come to work. People are helping me like change clothes when I'm doing the list with Debbie D. And I like to be able to raise up my arm and nobody's going, you know.
And you
I
don't have
feel
deodorant
good.
stains all over the
I don't
clothes.
have no deodorant stains, which is so important being a fashion host.
And it's not liquidy. You know how some of the deodorants, particularly women's deodorants, are liquidy, and then it like almost stains the clothes like just from the liquid, not from the white, but just from the liquid. This goes on so smooth and so clear, but not
I
like a
am just
liquid.
so happy that this helped you.
Honey, I can just
that
raise
makes me
my
so
arms
happy.
up. I was having all kind of issues, y'all. Get rid of the deodorant in your life that does not have, that has aluminum, get rid of it. That has talc, get rid of it. It's not good for you. It causes that, you know, all the bad stuff for October and the pink stuff. Okay, when we come back, I asked for this for host pick, just so you know. We have this wonderful set that is on fire. If you love you some glacial eucalyptus, I can smell it. I'm gonna get it home for you. We'll be right back.
Sun's out, and that means absolutely one thing. That's right.